Is eczema an autoimmune disease? Yes, there are research studies to say that eczema is not a disease in itself, but it's actually an autoimmune disease, which is an immune abnormality. So in order to reach the root cause, to help the immune system, you need to clean the gut. You need to work from the inside out, not just topically to ease the symptoms or suppress the symptoms with medications, but to really look at diet. And diet goes hand in hand with looking at environmental issues and managing stress. So it's a bit of a cycle, because if you're not eating well, you may be more prone to stress. And if you become stressed, then you're going to have flare-ups. But in order to take care of the immune system, to protect the immune system, to boost the immune system and have a healthier immune system, we need to have a healthy gut. Also, asthma tends to be a cousin to eczema. And asthma brings on the triggers of stress, because it's quite it's quite anxiety boosting. You become very stressed in terms of your lungs are congested, your breathing is labored, and again, a clean diet, in fact a cleanse, detox as such, can actually help to clean the system and get rid of these irritations, toxins and allergens that are irritable in the body, by cleaning the gut, by following a whole foods, mainly plant-based diet, taking out the triggers, and the common triggers are cow's milk, eggs, nuts, wheat, dairy, cheese, which is quite addictive and is actually been clinically proven to be quite addictive. By eliminating these foods, it can largely go towards the healing process. And whilst that may be difficult for some to eliminate all of these things, there are actually some wonderful natural alternatives. And I have a group where I support people with various complaints. There are quite a few people with skin problems, it could be diabetes or joint pain, and there's one fundamental factor: inflammation. So how do we eliminate the inflammation? Well, as I said, cleaning the gut, varying towards more of a plant-based diet, cutting out those food triggers, understanding where those triggers exist, because we may not even be aware that soya is an allergen and it could be a trigger, and it's contained in a lot of our foods that we'd be very surprised to know exists. But when we're reading the labels, these allergens are usually written in bold and you're able to easily identify them. Now on the group, we're going to be doing a challenge where we're going to do an elimination of one, possibly two possible allergens in the diet. And we're going to take a minimum of 2 weeks to do that. And then towards the end of that 2 weeks, on the 13th day, we'll introduce it back in slowly, perhaps in the morning, the afternoon, and again later towards evening. And then give 24 hours to 48 hours to see how the body's going to react.